Okay, I'm doing sage on sage today. I got this piece yesterday and this one here, and I made a nice spindle. It's hard to find a good straight piece of sage. What I'm doing different today is using the combined juniper and rabbit brush for my tinder. I tried the rabbit brush, and I'll show a picture on the video of it, and it glosses over like pine does, which is not what I would think. It looks like grapevine, and but I did get these fibers here, and I pull them apart and put them in the nest as the first thing that the coal will be against. So I'm going to try that as a tinder nest anyway. If you can't use it as a hearth board, you know, I decided I'd use it for something else. So we'll see how it all works. The sage on sage to start with. Piece of stuff down there. I have a false ember, I'm not sure. No, I think it's a good one. Usually don't have much trouble with sage. Juniper I will. I sometimes have to go with a greener piece like this, just freshly cut. I have to go a faster speed and lighter pressure to start with. Some big pieces of punkwood, since my coal is so chubby and tall. Let's see what we can come up with here. What I'm really interested in is, will the tinder nest work? So I'll get the punkwood going well and use just part of it, and then if it doesn't go, I'll use a different tinder nest. Yeah, it's starting to catch the punkwood on fire. But the problem with some of these bow drill things, if you're new at this, is not to hurry things sometimes. And this is a case where you don't want to. You want the punkwood to actually form coals as well. Take part of your coal nest and put it in your tinder bundle that you're not sure of. If it doesn't go, then take another bundle that you know will work and use it. Yeah, I got a good bunch there. Now all I need to do is separate out some of it and leave some of it in. There we go. I'll set that one aside. Actually, this one doesn't look like it's going. Yeah, I think there's one in there. This is going to be a finger burner. Get my glove here. There we go. So, rabbit brush is the tinder, and it's this fine stuff right here that I put against the coal, and not really the rest of it is juniper. And as you can see, we still got a coal going here. Three pieces of punkwood. Yeah, that's what I like to see, where you have an assurance that you can get a fire going, because bow drill is less than a constant thing anyway. So if you got a sure coal twice, that really helps. Anyway, that's a little different. Nice set of sage. I worked really hard finding this yesterday. Nice spindle, which is hard because you can see how cracky it is anyway. And a great hearthboard for the sage. So sage on sage, but rabbit brush for the tinder part that I used to get the coal going into flame. And I'll show you a picture on the video of what the rabbit brush looks like. But this is a piece of it. Really gnarly stuff, and it never worked as the hearthboard, but it worked as the tinder. So I'll remember that and gather up some tinder. Here's some more of it here. You can see that it looks a lot like the sage or the juniper, but it's darker and it's a little stiffer, but when you roll it up, it gets more powdery and works great as your inner tinder. It forms a nice part to well, that right there formed a nice bunch just like juniper does, but I had some that was real powdery. Anyway, Friction Fire Tuesday over and out.